Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a 2022 yearly reading for your ability to plan for the next year and set intentions with greater ease. If you enjoy this video, please like and share so that I know that you're enjoying the content that I'm bringing to you and allowing me to create more. So I'm going to get started, Virgo, by reading the card at the bottom of the deck. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is definitely describing your desire and ability to work with focus and determination, great discipline. So this puts me in mind of your desire to complete and learn something. You are taking steps along the path of mastery in some particular area, and you have been invested in this for a very long time, so that you have moved great distances, come a long way in your efforts, and you have developed a love of craft. In whatever area this work represents, you are enjoying all aspects of the actual creation of your product. So this is a beautiful card of the devotion to labor, the love of labor, and the craft of labor. In January, we're starting the year here. We start your winter of next year with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords indicates your ability to discriminate, to objectify your thoughts, to observe your patterns of behavior as a result of those thoughts, and to create something that builds upon the facts, brings new information into a situation, and allows you to deliberate and plan. It also allows you to cut out those aspects of your work that are no longer useful or productive. And I see you really involved at a theoretical level with your work in terms of gaining new knowledge, surveying and reviewing a body of knowledge in such a way that you are gaining the ability to theorize and have ideas about strategies that are productive. So this is helping you not only produce but manage information and the people that are gaining the information or required to implement it. In February of next year, we have the Warrior or Knight of Pentacles. And this is showing you really digging in to the steps, the practical steps you need to engage in this work. And pentacles are repeated here and are focusing on your desire and ability to explore, continue to explore and build upon this area of work. So you're expanding this body of work that you have already mastered to some extent, that you are mastering. And I see you as a spokesperson or a central person in disseminating a body of information or in an authority in how to create a certain kind of product. In March of next year, the Ace of Swords is indicating your inspiration, perhaps sudden and new information you've been able to uncover in your exploration of existing knowledge in a certain area. This, if you're not in an area, if you're not researching a topic, if you're not in an area of academic or mental work, this can also relate to a new inspiration, new spiritual inspiration, sudden events and information, sudden events that are giving you new and unexpected information that you had not factored in or understood before. This can relate to moving into a new direction, being inspired in a completely different direction from the path on which you've been moving forward. So you're going to receive a message or some radical new information that may alter the direction that you were moving in up until this point. April is the Page of Swords. So you're thinking a lot about the ways in which you are producing, you're strategizing the ways that you are producing knowledge and information. You're reviewing a considerable body of research and methodologies that have been used in the past to create or master a certain body of information. And you are not only open to learning, but you are teaching as a way of learning more, because your students or your peers in this environment are also sharing information and grappling with you about ways in which this information or knowledge has application, practical application. In May, the Witch card is the same as the Magician card in many decks. And the Magician card here, the Witch here, is really emphasizing, as we focus our attention on some desired outcome, the Witch underlies a holistic and organic approach to the focus of this particular interest or goal that you are identifying as being an expression of your heart or soul's desire. So again, as with the Magician, you have all the resources that you need. You have invested and are able to do the work necessary, take the steps necessary to attain your goal. The magic for me with the Witch has to do with your ability to integrate this goal, this project, this product that you're creating into your environment in a holistic way. How this comes back to the community is what is emphasized by this particular iteration of the Magician card, the Witch. In June of next year, you have the Ace of Cups. And I'm sensing a tremendous amount of self-healing that your efforts to date are releasing inside of you. As you have worked diligently and for a long period on this particular effort, body of knowledge in this particular area where you've built up crafts and skills, that practical alignment has struck a chord of love for you. And it shows me where your work has become service. You understand that the work you're doing is part of a service to others, just as it enriches and acknowledges this chord of love and authenticity within yourself. So what you're learning, what you're growing, what you're creating comes out of this need to understand yourself better, and allows you then to make what you learn, what you build, what you're growing into something that is useful to others. In July of next year, we have the Eight of Swords. And July is emphasizing, again, another 8. So we're working hard, but we may be overthinking. Here you're working hard, but you're not overworking. Here you're thinking and you're overthinking. And the way in which this overthinking can be damaging is in the way that you can manufacture expectations of particular strategies that you are employing. So because you've worked so hard in this area, in July you are actually creating stress for yourself, anxiety about this body of knowledge, this product you're creating, this work that you're doing, this project you're on is creating expectations that are draining your energy. By focusing on what you expect, you're diminishing the resources, the internal resources and external resources that you are putting in place. So this is like getting ahead of yourself, I would say, in July. You're doing the work, you're creating something phenomenal and somewhat unexpected. And yet you can get overly excited and anxious and expect something that can take away from the energy needed to continue to move this forward to a successful conclusion. So be gentle, be forgiving. In August, we have the Nymph, or the Page of Pentacles. And this is the second page we have. The Page of Pentacles is another iteration of the Warrior of Pentacles. Here you are exploring. Here you are opening yourself up to new applications for what it is that you're creating. Something that you intended to be used in one way has other uses that never occurred to you before. And in August, you have an opportunity to interact with others and you are open, I see, perhaps to your peers, to other students, to other teachers or creators, what kinds of applications you can use and what kinds of tools you can employ to expand on this work, on this creation, on this effort. In September of 2022, you have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is resonating for me with these eights here. The Nine of Wands indicates that you have persevered through incredible obstacles. This has not been easy. Working long and hard in this particular project, in this particular area, has been challenging and full of obstacles. You have definitely been damaged, bruised, and wounded. However, you are more determined than ever. You have internalized the failures, the disappointments, the obstacles in such a way that you have become comfortable with the fact that you are unstoppable, you are determined. Nothing can deter you from your goal. So this is beautiful, and in September, you have the opportunity to see this project, this work, this relationship reach a level of near completion. In October, which is the beginning of the fall of 2022, we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is emphasizing this need to step back, to pause, to retreat and evaluate the efforts you've made to date on this particular project. Although you are in a space where you can analyze the particular steps you've been taking, the particular stages of this project, the particular tools that you've used, or even those forces that you have joined with to create this foundation, this very spiritual foundation, Virgo, as the basis for the work that you are doing in October. You are recognizing your progress. You are sensing that the rewards are coming, but certainly the internal rewards of progress, of movement, of growth, you are now identifying as you step back from the incredible work that you are doing at this time. November of next year is a Two of Pentacles, and this has you doing an incredible job of rectifying and the past and the present. And I'm seeing this as relevant to your work, to your learning, to your creation, your building. Something about the strategies and tools of the past, the methods of the past, making way and being morphed and transmuted into the strategies and information that you're able to gain in the future. So this is showing you managing different ways of understanding the energies that you're working with here, so that you are actually straddling this binary experience of the past and the future in the present. You're managing this. You're managing ideas, creations, flow, and the usefulness and value of this project. In December of next year, we have Spirit or King of Wands. The King of Wands shows your absolute passion, Virgo, in December. The work you've done, the ability to evaluate the work, and the thoughts and structures of thoughts and ideas that are creating this new reality, this new body of work, this new understanding of this area of knowledge that you have mastered and are mastering, is fueled by your absolute passion. And there are a couple of cards here, most particularly the Witch and the Ace of Cups, that are bringing deeper meaning to this experience for you and helping again to motivate you to lead others in this work that you're embarked upon. So in December, I expect that you will be charging ahead with greater passion in this work that you have been assessing, analyzing, and gathering more information about. Virgo, I'm going to finish off this 2022 reading with Crystal Oracle for 2022, and I have this lovely, I love this popsicle green, lime green color, and it's a Brazilianite. The key word is flexibility, and it says, I'm flexible and free to be me. Virgo, I'm going to leave it here. Again, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot. I appreciate your presence here. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like so that I can know that you're appreciating the content and I can continue to grow. Until next time, Virgo, Namaste.